Yeah. What's up, man?
I love how I can see the delay and
Yeah.
like on for 2 seconds and then scream, victory screech. What
That's so
a experience. Let's say that. What a game, what an experience, what a Sunday. I'm gonna admit, I already got called out on Twitter.
Oh, I know.
I lost
of all,
hope.
Jesus, man.
I lost
Oh
hope.
my gosh.
I lost hope.
That was much.
I will say the things I'm saying during the day, even though I'm feeling it, in the moment they are true.
Yeah.
In the moment they're true. And I love being proven wrong by this team. I will say that. I love when I get proven wrong. I love it. How was your game watching experience, Mr. Sheriff?
Absolutely.
Senior Joe Bags.
Fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic as always. We just had a bunch of the homies, man. We got just food, a billion beers, and yeah, just had an awesome time, dude. My buddy Jackson came down. He's been on Ram Showcase before. He's the one I went to Lambeau with to watch the Rams and Packers, and also SoFi with to watch the Rams and Packers. So he was there being supportive and stuff like that. So it was good times, man. And yeah, we definitely hit the point. Like, I definitely am a social media guy. I think everybody kind of understands that about me. I see it and stuff like that, but I don't really engage with stuff. But it was like I don't go to Twitter to like unleash my thoughts, but I do have them internally. I don't even unleash them in the garage I was in, man, because like there was a moment there in overtime where I was like, to myself, it was like we might lose this game. Like that's start processing. That's this sucks. And then but outwardly, I was saying, I was like, as long as you get the ball back in Nine's hands, we're fine. Just get the ball back to 9. We're fine. And then Cam Curl got the pick. And I was like, yo, in my head to myself again, it was like, you doubted us, dude? Like, that was fun though, man. What a great time. There was even a moment there too. And that was about when I was having those thoughts where I stopped everybody. And like, because I'm hammered, obviously, way too many adult pops, but I just kind of stopped and I was like, guys, I just want to say this before this game ends. And whatever happens, I'm having a killer time right now. Thank you guys for this. Because it's like I'm soaking this in, man. It was an absolute blast. Yeah, that's it.
The reason. So, all right. So I had to explain it to my group. The reason why they're like, you were so calm against Carolina. Why are you upset about like why'd you lose hope? Like you can't do that. Yeah. I was like, because you know when you see it, when you see a pass, like we see a play like Caleb put. Mm-hmm. Like you don't win those games. Like I've seen Chicago do that multiple times this year. I've seen that was like, I don't want to sound like Chris Collinsworth. It was very Mahomes-esque where it's just like, dude, what are you supposed to do? It's when you have a once in a generational type of pass, which makes zero sense. Like the Bears have like gone and like built up the snowball where you just can't stop it. It's a big snowball going downhill, and now you're just losing easily. Like I was like, dude, this is a terrible way for the football gods to make this season end. Like literally rip your heart out. But credit where credit is due for all the shortcomings I was giving Sean. The players rallied. They say, we don't give a fuck. Like it's overtime. Let's go get the ball in Nine's hands one more time, which Cam Curl absolutely did. Got an interception on a play where they specifically pointed something out in practice, capitalized on it, gave Nine the ball, and that pass to Devontae was sweet and setting up a good old Mevis game winner, bro.
Meves. Dude, okay, so first of all, I'm going to, for lack of a better term here, because I feel like I'm going to push back just a little bit on one thing, okay? Just a little bit on one thing. You're commenting about the football gods and saying, why would the football gods do this to us? The football gods did exactly what they wanted to, man, because we lose last year in that situation that we did in Philadelphia where we couldn't finish that final drive. We've done that. That's how we've won both of our playoff games now.
True.
Is Matthew Stafford getting the ball in his hands and pushing the ball down the field. No, that was exactly what the football gods needed to happen. Is Caleb Williams blindly tossing a ball to the back of the end zone and missed push off in a little bit of a soft play there by Kobe Durant. But that's exactly what the football gods wanted because they needed to see it, man. They're up there, they're watching Soldier Field, and they were like, you know what, man, I just need Stafford, man, to just do something awesome here, man. I need that in my life.
I want to watch him. I want to watch him win.
the way that the other NFC game went, they were like, you know what? Let's make some magic happen, man. And you know who the magic man is? Obviously, it's number 9. But unfortunately, it was Colt. So
I can't like. Let me ask you one question.
Yeah,
because we'll sit here and we'll glaze the guys here in a second. Full no pause. Actually, no pause. I mean what I said. We're gonna glaze these men.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you one question.
Okay.
Does Cardi make that kick? And this is not a gotcha. This is not talking shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a serious point.
That's the thing is I will say this. If Cardi's the one kicking it, I'm a lot more nervous.
Fair. Now, the fact that I even have to ask the question, sucks for many games earlier this year. It's the reason why you're potentially even playing in this situation.
Yeah. But
credit again where credit's due. I know we hyper focus on the negative stuff. We hyper focus on the imperfections because we all are 99% laser focused on this one team and their shortcomings.
Mm-hmm.
But they addressed it and they fixed it because they knew down the road you're going to need a clutch kick. What the hell happened? You know what? Theory, conspiracy theorist.
Hell yeah.
Knowing that you may have to kick in the cold, do they go get the man with the most body warmth, the most thermal energy giving off, knowing that it would not affect them?
That is so funny, dude. I just love. Okay, first of all, I don't want to just pass over that. That's phenomenal. And yes, it is true. Okay. He's keeping everybody warm on the sideline, man. Look at that guy. If there's a good cuddler on the team, it's Harrison. I was like,
body heat and cayenne pepper, baby.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's Rams football. If you don't like that, get out.
But I just love how poetic it is that Mevis comes in late. We swap out Ward for McQuaid. We fire Chase Blackburn. We're like, hold on. The special teams is not it, man. We got to figure this out. And special teams winning this game in the clutch. That is poetic, man. And I just can't imagine how Chase Blackburn, like, I wish I could have seen him watch that game. You know what I mean? He obviously watched, right? I mean, you don't miss that. Like, so I would have just loved to see his reaction. Is he happy for these guys or is he a little bitter? I kind of want to know.
It's a weird spot. I've never asked, maybe we got to tune into like John Gruden commentary about like his past. Because you don't really get that question. It's not something to ask. So like, hey, how'd you feel getting fired and watching that team go and succeed in areas where you struggled? And the special teams wasn't perfect by any means. We can, I guess, kind of start there with the game. It was a little nervous when Evans kicks it 33 yards. I don't know, was it rushed because they sent all 11? He's just trying to get it off. I don't really know. But for as big as a leg that he does have, it kind of sucked not seeing it get booted all the way to the back of the end zone on the other side, like a 95-yard punt, like we were all hoping for.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think about the special teams in general?
I mean, overall, they're just doing fine. I mean, that's it. They're doing a good job. I mean, I haven't done my rewatch yet, and like I said, I was crushing them yesterday, so I definitely feel like I need to do that to fully grasp what happened in this one. Not that I wasn't in it or anything like that. It's just like, we were getting weird. So, yeah, man, it's just, I think that the way that Harris, again, it's the feeling, man. I'm big on that. I'm gonna talk about that a lot.
Big feels guy. You're a big feels guy.
Big feels guy. It's like confidence is a big thing, and like even just from our own perspective, like it's easy to tell like when somebody's going out there where you're like, dude, we probably don't have this. Like, and that's what it started to feel like early in the season when Cardi was going out there. It was like you're looking at the line, you're like, damn, that guy could probably get, like, hopefully that guy gets, like, you're looking at all that stuff. But then Harrison goes out there and it's like, all right, no, he's about to hit this kick though. Like, it's like that's why they were just going for some walk-off shots there at the end, not trying to get it closer because they trusted him too, man. So I don't know, the whole situation, I think it kind of just plays in perfectly that we did the right thing at teams so far. I am, though, very curious to see when we get to that point, what that looks like in the offseason and what kind of moves we do there. But we'll get to that when we need to, I suppose. But yeah, ultimately, man, the team's playing great.
When it comes to Mevis, I'll be the one that says it. Like, what reason do you have not to re-sign him and bring him back? He's hit everything. He missed one and with some bad weather.
Oh, I mean for coaching, but absolutely bring Mevis.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Mevis, man. Like he missed one in Seattle. Then that was about it. He's been nails.
Yep.
Makes these tough shots and biggest kick of his life. Not even on the team for half a season. That to send you to the NFC Championship game, to be one of the best 4 teams in the NFL. Shout out to him. Sensational. Very happy for him too. Like that country smile, that Midwest smile he had, man. He was happy as hell.
That was one of the most pure moments of the whole season. It's like it's like when you get the hopeful montage that we'll get at the end of the year of every single time Stafford went to greet his daughters pregame, and then also Harrison Mevis unable to hide his smile and the fact that he was just so thrilled about the whole thing, like just so pleased, like that's just wholesome as hell, man. I love that.
I didn't really get to see any shots of like the team like rushing him per se. I'm sure we'll probably get that later on. I haven't seen too much of that, but I have seen some incredible like reactions from people. You want to point that out to the fans if they got some stuff to send it our way?
So if I have seen some stuff already on socials and stuff like that, I know that there have been obviously a lot of people there at the game. And if you want to kind of hit some stuff for us to pop on here, go ahead and email them to me, man, and I'll snag them. So ramshowcase@gmail.com. I'll snag them, put them on, because I want to check out some stuff, man. Because there's been some good stuff, man. Some of those videos, that one, the one that you posted out, where it's just dead quiet, and then homeboy, one of my heroes, just goes, yeah.
Let me
I want to be friends with that guy, man. That was awesome. That was so.
Was it the Barstool one up close to the 2 guys, or was it just the entire field one it was showing?
The entire field, like it was back, and it's just like
I got it.
You see, okay.
I have it right here.
It's too good, dude.
I have it right here.
We have audio on that.
Right.
No audio. I'm pulling that down.
No audio.
Pull it back up again. I need that. Yeah.
Bam! Audio. Yeet.
Okay. Absolutely.
Should be good. Turn up a little bit.
Yeah, we should be good.
It goes dead quiet.
Except for one awesome guy.
Yeah!
Oh, he feels that guy so bad. Okay, just one more time.
Just one more. How quiet it gets for it being 65,000 plus people is pretty remarkable. Oh, there we go. Yeah!
I love that guy.
And the PA statement of fact, the kick is good. Oh man!
I've seen somewhere it was people filming themselves, Bears fans, and like you hear it, like you hear the cheers, and you just see like they're all like tense and like this, and then just and then it just video cuts. It's like it's my favorite.
I was shocked. There's another one. I hope I can find it. It is brutal how silent it gets, almost eerie. How quiet it gets, collected. Like you hear the soul getting ripped out of the city of Chicago, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, this is what Stafford's talking about." I was like, I could dig that. I was like, no wonder they're okay going on the road. Like that satisfaction of saying "F your city" is great.
There's a few parts about the weather storyline that I am just absolutely all thrilled about. Number one is yeah, dude. Oh my god, bro.
Hey, is it still cold there? Is it cold today?
Dude, okay. So not only did the Rams not drop a ball, no drop passes. So sorry about your storylines, but so they get to wake up today after that loss and just like go back to work. It is 6 degrees in Chicago right now.
That's still cold.
That's y'all still having a good time, man? Let's pull this way. What do we got?
This is the same. Should be so. It's just same things, Bears fans, and I love hearing the silence. Are you ready?
You ready? Let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here.
Let's go home. Let's go shovel our cars out of the snow and
It's just 6
trek
degrees
back
out
through the
there.
mountains.
What's it in LA? What do our boys come back to?
Oh, you want to see that? I did like that.
What our boys come back to?
I was very happy with that one. Let me find it.
That's so funny. And I don't want to get too crazy, man. We still got some football games to go, but I think that my whole point here was that, I mean, the cold weather was the only story that anybody cared about, and that was wildly frustrating all week. Watching press conferences of our own team and be like, "What about the cold? How about the cold? With cold? It's like, guys, there's more to happen that happened, man.
It was like that today. I was in downtown LA today. I went to Little Tokyo. I wore a t-shirt. I considered some flip-flops, put the dogs out. Got a steamed bun with some sweet red bean, got some tacos. It was perfect weather today. Felt great.
God, and on Victory Monday.
Let's talk about actual football.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man. So I'll be honest, I was actually really I would say I was rather impressed by the Colts' ability to cover in this game. Actually, their secondary, the cold weather secondary, did a really good job.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up. Sorry, I got this. I know you want to talk about the secondary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I bet the cold weather secondary. They're cold. That's not even a team there anymore. It's just cold weather. So that's who they are. But yeah, they covered actually really well.
I was really critical during the game, and what it was about was it just felt like I was having problems. Like on one hand, you got Kobe Durant having the 2 interceptions, but then you give up the 4th down, the miraculous play. And then you like Cam Curl's all over the place, making good plays here and there. But then Darius Williams gives up something in the corner. It's like, I don't like seeing, I think I made a joke at one point where I was like, I hate that the Rams blitzes are like telegraphed from 1927. I see them coming from a mile away. They're super slow. They don't get there. And it felt like that way for weeks. But at the other end of the spectrum, I'm like, yeah, but they got it done and they only give up 17 points in a final 8, an Elite 8 game. And credit where credit's due, they bowed up. It takes a lot to sit there and look at yourselves and say, I don't care what just happened 5 seconds ago. We're going to stop the Bears because it was death by a million cuts. They were slowly moving down the field. And for whatever reason, I actually, when I watched back to all 22, I expected to not even look that bad by Kelly Williams. I think the play by Crow was just that good. Like he just, went to the spot like he was supposed to.
I mean, straight up, not the best throw for sure. The placement was weird, but Cam making that play, I think that what he did was he put it in a spot where it was like he thought that it was going to be his guy or nobody. And then Cam just made a hell of a play on that one. It's crazy though, to like, we've got 2 back-to-back games now with Caleb making a throw that's like, Jesus Christ. Like, where you're like, what? How, man? Like, in both plays, I would say that I do give some blame to corners on it. I was talking about Nixon last week, and on this one, I understand that there was a bit of a push off, but I think that Kobe should have been in a better position for that one.
Absolutely. You got to be in a better position. And if I'm gonna give him credit, because you have to, because it's like you don't just have 2 interceptions and you just suck.
Exactly. Yeah.
As high as that went, when it was in the air for 55 yards or something, it's a punt. And I don't know if you've ever tried to field a punt.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if anyone here watching has ever tried to field a punt. I've screwed around in practices and thought like, oh yeah, everyone wants to say they can catch it. It's hard. And in the snow, in the wind, he just misjudged the ball. Like the fact that Komet was able to track it was pretty like remarkable too. Yeah,
that's absolutely true. But I also think that there was a little bit of it that was, I'll be honest. There's a video. I'm not going to share it because hell no. But it's so funny though. There's a video where we see that throw happen. In the way that it happens, we start celebrating, and then it's like, oh man, that video hilarious. I'll be completely honest with you. It's so funny. But no, that's not for.
I tweeted. I said, "This is embarrassing." Rams.
Yeah, I saw it.
I don't want to hear about. Oh, our process is so great. I was like, What the fuck? But it is what it is. It was true in the moment. It was my truth. God damn
That's
it.
fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. Yeah, there was just there was moments. I think we all had those moments in that game yesterday, and I think if you didn't, you're kind of lying. That if you didn't have a moment there where you're like, crap, we're about to lose this game. Like, honestly, the part that I thought we were going to lose is after that that touchdown took Met. I really thought that they were going to hurry up and go for 2, and I was so terrified that they were just going to get it. I can't believe they didn't.
Phenomenal segue. You are the king of segues of like reading my mind, because you know what I'm putting up on the screen right now.
I worked in radio.
You see this short yardage stop right here?
God, what a play, dude!
Phenomenal play. One of my favorites that I've seen out of Quentin Lake as a Ram.
Fun play.
I mentioned last year, like, hey, he does this a lot. He does all the little things that people don't really see, and now people are seeing it, in the headlines. He had a stop like this against Brock Bowers when we played the Raiders, where it's like 1-on-1, and Brock Bowers has been phenomenal. And now Swift, like, he had a chance to land on his feet and dive in the end zone. Like, it's quick. Lake doesn't stop him. He's probably scoring. Just a violent Carnell Lake-esque play that he made. I've seen the tape. The boy's stunting like his daddy right now. I swear to God.
Dude, that was first of all, I loved that play. That was absolutely phenomenal. But straight up, man, I thought that that just because of the situation, you have a 4th down, not a Hail Mary as you would normally consider them, but very much a Hail Mary play. That's kind of the definition of it. Just throw it up and make a prayer, man. So that's. Yeah, I really thought I thought that they were going to be just we were going to be too discombobulated after that they were going to hurry up and just run a play. I really did.
Because, and then this is what I'm bringing up. I know it's not a 4th down play, but this is very critical. The Bears had no success for much of the game. I think there was at least 3 4th
Ben
down
Johnson
stops.
said that's why they didn't do it. Yeah. So yeah, you're right here. But I'm just saying that, like, the momentum of that, I'm surprised, man. That's all.
It's
me on that? Jesus Christ.
I agree. I understand. It triggered in my mind. I was like, dude, please don't go for 2, because I was like heart sunk.
I literally was looking at the clock. I was like, how much time's left? Can we get in field goal range? Like, straight up. That's where my head
is. So it makes you wonder, like, how much of that riskiness, rubbed off on him from Dan Campbell. Was it all Ben Johnson? Was he tricked in his head? Whatever happened, this Rams defense got enough stops short where they had to second guess and say, it's not guaranteed. Because I saw fans online saying, what? They wanted to just go for 2. It's so easy. It's like, what if they don't get it? Yeah. Bears fans are wanting to run Ben Johnson out of town in 1 year. It's not a guarantee. The Rams made it tough, like multiple key 4th down stops. One that I want to talk to you about. Yeah. Omar Speights batting down the ball in the second to last drive of regulation. Right over the middle.
Huge.
Does that play look familiar to you at all?
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's coming to my head right now is Steelers Cardinals Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
You're going Rams on that?
Rams. I'm thinking that this season the Rams have lost on something similar, where it looked like Omar Speights has gotten out of position. Over the middle, Sam Darnold.
Overtime Seattle, yeah.
Yes, where whatever the miscommunication was, Omar Speights was not in the right spot, or it was miscommunication with Forbes or a safety, and they score easily. This time, Omar Speights, they make adjustments, stays home, bats it down. It looks like a dumb play by Chicago. That's how well the Rams played it. Some of the critical moments where the Rams ultimately won the game and like the biggest plays are adjustments from in season. And as much as I will bash McVay and like, hey man, make some fucking adjustments, a lot of those adjustments showed when they were needed most. And it's makes me feel better talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, that's there was also a little part of me that was like, dude, just catch that friggin' football, Omar. What are you doing? It was like that was basically to you, man. Like, catch that.
Take it back. Him taking it back. Dude, I would have spiked my phone.
Oh my God. Yeah.
My gosh.
That's so funny. But yeah, man, it's yeah, you're absolutely right. I think that we've seen a lot of ways, even in how I've referenced it too, of the Rams being able to finish drives in late in these games, something they weren't able to do last year. It just seems like every decision we've made since that Philadelphia game last year was to put us in this game that we're about to play this weekend. You know what I mean? So all you got to do is get here. It's a team that is like obviously we'll get into it as the week goes on, but it's a team that you can beat, but it's also very, very good, and you are almost dead ass even with when it comes to head statistics. Crazy! I can't believe how close that is. Like some of those numbers, they have 1 yard different. Stuff like that is absolutely crazy. I think that you're absolutely right. When we play a game against the Chicago Bears like that, and I mean, yeah, I'm talking a lot of trash about cold and stuff like that. It clearly played a factor. Okay, obviously it did, but I think that I just think that the Rams maybe win by 6 instead of 3. I think like they both teams played a good game in this one, and the Rams just when they needed to make a play, they just seemed to be the one that did it. And in fairness, Chicago did too in certain moments, but the Rams just made a couple more when in those moments.
And when it comes to that weather, here I got the next graphic up first right now. If it wants to load, there we go. You're talking about this lad right here. I do think the weather impacted him more than people are thinking. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, he's hurt or this and that. But I was talking with Ryan of LAFB earlier today. He kind of asked me about that, if I thought Stafford was maybe hurt. It's not an excuse, even if he is. I know he had maybe a rib problem a few weeks ago that they've been a little bit on the hush-hush about. That finger that he hurt last week, was it bothering him today or last night? Who knows? But he was off. Stuff where you're used to layups, he's off, like over the middle. Stuff that was sailing high. It's like, yeah, ball's a little wet. Like, because of that, why weren't they running the ball more? Can you help me with that a little bit?
I'll be honest,
can we get into it?
I think they did what I said they should do, and then they did, and it didn't work. It's like, remember on Friday when I was like, I think we're going to do
in overtime
and stuff like that early, and then that's what's going to open it up, and everybody thinks we're going to run, so we're going to pass, and then that's what they did, and then it was like, hey guys, but also run it though, like, it's like, come on, man. So yeah, it was good. That was definitely annoying me. We did adjust late to it, and it clearly worked. It got us down the field again, but
it's a little different when Stafford's on, like he has been in 99% of the season, where it's like, yeah, play action, boom, dime, play action, dime, shotgun, dime, and then run the ball. But when you're missing stuff critically and the Bears are willing to take more chances, that play action is not working. And like, he had 3 sacks early on because they weren't afraid of it. They're like, you're not running the ball. Like, we know the play action's a pass. So it really just felt like a little bit of Sean's like pride was like, no, my way is going to work. And then finally got out of it. But I want to ask you this. Do you think he adjusts quicker if there's like a similar problem in Seattle? Because you can't do that in Seattle. You'll be down 14-0 if you're going to like wait and fuck around like that.
I'll be honest,
much different game.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And I'll be honest, I think that when you played against the Bears, it was their first time against them. So I think that it was a lot more feeling each other out. And I think that that's evident in the score, even all the way to the end. But I think that when you take on a team like Seattle that you know a little bit, I think that each drive is going to be kind of its own mechanism. I think that each drive you can kind of handle as its own separate identity. It's not necessarily going to be built like, and it is always kind of building off of drives and stuff like that. But I think that each drive can be its own thing where you can, I mean, like we typically see where, drive 2 is now we're seeing Mump come out on the first snap and Blake is in at running back and stuff like that. Like, I think that's going to be the approach, and it's going to be very just evaluate every drive. If, drive 1, you get 5 plays in and then have to punt, it's going to be very much like, all right, what exactly do we do? What are they doing? It's just going to be very, very quick to adjust, I think, in this one, because you have a team in the Chicago Bears that you've never played this team, essentially, is this team, what I mean? They just got Ben Johnson in this year. So yeah, we played them last year, but that was all the way in September. Very different football teams at this point. So you played this team one time. It was hard you needed to feel them out and get to know who they are, what you want to attack. And then it just kind of felt like on that final drive was like, that was when it all came together. It was like, we knew how to attack them at that point. Excuse me. And then, so Sean McVay, I think on that last drive was just like, this is what we're doing. This is what they're going to give us. We're doing it. Yeah. But again, I think against Seattle, I think we will be able to adjust quicker in the longest possible way for me to say that.
No, that's fair. Like this is your show, bro. So
this is our show. Your name's
I give up ownership, man. I was too negative last night.
Tuna and the Sheriff.
Yeah, I know. No. I'm just upset at myself. I wish I was cooler in the pocket watching that game. I'm not gonna lie.
Stay strong, man. Gotta stay there, man.
Yeah. No, but it does speak huge volumes to that team being able to just look death in the eyes and just say like, "Hey, yo,
Maybe
I'm not gonna quit." Yeah, probably like an hour.
Yeah,
The Devontae Adams, I know some people brought up that catch he had over the middle. People are like, "Oh, but the Buffalo game, that's a pick." Joe Burrow tweeted today. Did you see that?
No.
Tweeted and said it boggles his mind that people that are speaking clearly they don't know football, and maybe some folks that are supposed to know football speaking on it. Both of those were called correctly.
Yep.
But the Bills game, don't ever do this. If you're in here, don't ever fall for that shit where it's like, look at this screen grab though. You can't do that. Like the screen grabs don't prove shit. Brandon Cooks never had possession of it. And then in this one, Devontae Adams clearly had possession of it and knee down. Like catch is complete there. It's complete. It's done.
My best thing for this, because like they kept showing those plays at the same time, and it's like, guys, those are not even comparable. Those are two completely different things. It always reminds me of that line from How I Met Your Mother when he's like, "How can an ant lift 10 times its body weight, but root beer floats are still delicious?" Like, like they're not related, man. Like those are. Yeah.
And I had to explain in a group chat that consists of my girlfriend and friend's girlfriend, like in jest of like, how is it like, how does no one know what a catch is? Like football's old, which is a valid question. It's like, bro, there's been over 100 years of football. What do you mean you don't know what a catch is? It is insane to me, and it's part of why I love football, that you'll never see the same thing twice. Mm-hmm. Even the most simplistic things, like every single year there's a new play that happens that makes you wonder, I don't know what a catch is. Or it skirts that gray area, and you have to rely on no wonder. I like that. This is why Muad'Dib's here. He's my hype man. It's actually secretly just me. That's why I'm always looking off screen. It's my burner YouTube account. There's always a play that skirts the gray area, and that no matter how many times they're going to rewrite the rule book of surviving the ground and the act of foot, like new terminology, it's kind of you know it when you see it. Like, and it's frustrating when the world sees like, yeah, man, that's a catch. Like, give Calvin Johnson that touchdown. Like, what are you talking about? Dez caught it. Like, those are catches, man.
Just because it's Cowboys, I like to say that he didn't, but
Dez caught it.
That's just
I'm a football purist. I want the right call. Like, that's all I want.
It's I think really what happened is like, it's not that we don't know what a catch is. It's that cameras are showing them too slow. Like the replays can't be in slow motion like that, man. Full speed. Let's see what happened, man. Like if it looks like a catch in full speed, maybe it's a catch. If it doesn't, then maybe it's a drop. Like I think that we should speed that up though. But if you're going on these like super slow-mos and you're like, well, here it's in his hand, but on this frame, it's wiggling a little. It's like, okay, then that's an incomplete pass. Let's just shut up about it. Like that's just they're getting too crazy, man. Look at it. What happened out there? Like, I think that, cameras are getting too crazy, man. We're going too slow.
Speaking of, was it a catch? This shot. Damn. That's a catch.
I love that he was running back to the home. You like that?
You like that? And it's, I love when you get those little banters. Some of my best ones, my favorite ones are between receivers and DBs. Because like, if people expect them just to hate each other and talk shit, like, but then there's a respect for the craft where because he's like, yeah, that was nice. Like, he's like, good catch. It's like two guys just at work, man. If you're going to make your one catch count, thank God Tay is here. Because who else is making that catch? Because they're not going to let Puka be wide open.
But that's the thing, man, is like we keep on seeing things that is like, that's why they're here. Like Quentin Lake getting 100% snap count and then like making those plays that he did. It's like, that's why he's here. Like it's why he got extended while he was hurt. It's like, like we saw what life was like without him, and it was like, let's not do this long term. Let's go ahead and lock this in. So Devontae Adams making a catch like that is like, that's why you're here, man. Like Kevin Dotson being an absolute brick wall coming back from injury. That's why you're here. Like I love all of that, man. That's some cool stuff. Wild also, something that kind of jumped out to me. I don't know if it should. I don't know if it matters. That Tyler Higbee was the lowest snap count of all tight ends. Does that matter? Do you care?
I do, because I don't understand why 13 personnel wasn't a thing. Again, this is why I'm not a coach. This is why we're, not inside of a football building somewhere. But it's very confusing. I don't know what it is. A Davis Allen defense that it just, you don't like 13 personnel, because then you weren't even. You like play action. It's like, what works really well? That 13 personnel play action.
Weird.
Like they only ran it like 7 times or 8 times in the whole game. And both McVay and Stafford talked about they couldn't get into a rhythm. It was self-induced. And that's where the bulk of my frustration came from, is because you can see it. It was, the game was playing out in a way where Sean McVay was close to ruining the game. He was close to losing the game for the Rams, because you're not moving as consistently as you want to. You're not establishing a run game. And then it multiplies, because now your defense is out there longer. Defense is out playing in the cold. Like, defense is getting winded. You're giving Caleb Williams more opportunities with the ball to do his fucking voodoo magic, like he damn near did. It's like, it could have been avoided. It's like, just get out of your head, run the ball. And then to cap it off, my thing is playoffs is about players, not plays. JB Long said that before Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Sean McVay at times, brilliant. I feel like he wants his X's and O's on the chalkboard to play out onto the field, rather than telling his players, like, hey, what are we good at? Fuck it. Go out there. I'm willing to fail based on you guys. Go fight. Sometimes you don't need a scheme. You just need to let your guys go and get into a fist fight. And it's going to be needed in Seattle, because the third time facing a team, dude, like, scheme don't fucking matter at that point.
Yeah, I mean, you're dead on there, man. I heard somebody call McDonald the defensive McVay. And my first thought was like, get the, but it was like, actually, I don't know, man. He's a great coach. He's doing a great job up there. I don't know, man. Like,
I got nothing bad to say about him.
I really can't trash him that much, man. I mean, he's like, I hate the Seahawks. I want to beat their souls out of their hearts. You know what I mean? But they're really good. I don't know. It's hard to talk trash about him, man. I think Sam Darnold's story is phenomenal. Cooper Kupp was a superhero for us at one point. But I hope they all, get crushed. I want to kill them.
As we transition to the next topic, though, can we bring up some of these comments? I don't know who. I've never seen Nate before,
dude.
One of Nate's.
He's had a few bangers in here, man. He's been cracking me up over here.
I'm trying. I don't know why he hates us, but he said
that's so funny, dude. Yeah, where is that one? Where'd that go? Yeah.
Anyway, I hate you all.
Dude. Well, yeah, dude.
Why?
That's awesome. Free, man.
Oh.
Stay hate, man.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Is it from?
Cool.
Oh yeah, a few years ago. I forgot. Muad'Dib's the one right after him, about K-Dot.
We're not.
Okay.
This is a fan show.
Brett,
not when you're on.
Can we address Brett's real quick? Just
absolutely. Do it.
Shut up, Brett.
We're talking about the cold, but it was cold. Also, this one way early in the show. Really, this one made me laugh too. Where was this one? Yeah, Seahawks in 5. That could.
That's screw you, Caesar. No one.
That's just funny, dude. That's just funny business, right there.
I want to fight with him because he said this in our group chat, and I'm like, how is it 5? There's how? See, you made him leave. There's no 5. There's 4 playoff games. There's 4. It's Rams in 4. So at least say Seahawks in 4. Yeah. See, you made Joe Bags leave. See what you did?
That's such a funny comment, though. I'm totally gonna start saying that the rest of the week. I'm saying Rams in 5 to everybody. That's so funny. That's so funny. Let's see. Valid. Is Mevis the best kicker ever? Stats don't lie, man. Ball don't lie.
I don't know.
You strap ball up to a lie detector test, it will no spikes, bro.
I'm doing a quick perusing on Twitter real quick to see. Bookmark some stuff.
Oh man, there was one thing I was going to bring up. Maybe I already said it.
Here's a fun one. It's funny. Everyone's like focusing on like
give me audio
football stuff. This one doesn't need audio. This one doesn't need audio.
Oh my god, bro! This is the funniest thing of all time.
Yeah, the best no look of Stafford's career.
And okay, and correct me if I'm wrong here. That was the play before Puka's first down, right?
I believe so, because this was, can you see the bottom? I can't tell.
It was about 4 something left. I need to maybe.
Yeah, overtime, 454, third and 6.
Dude, obviously, if I would have seen that, bro, I would have put so much money on that. I'd be like, oh, Rams win. Like first, man, the chemistry this team has is unmatched.
So I love football, like the things that I don't know how to explain it. Not even
you're doing a great job.
The game itself, like just nonsense off the field. This right here, I don't know how to make it make sense, but like coach, quarterback, play calling, season on the line. They don't just say the play call. It's not just here, split right, 85 jet, ZY, L drag. Like it's not just that. They're having a conversation, and I would love to be in that headset of like, hey man,
I love those clips that we get. Yeah, dude, I love those clips that we get with like Sean McVay in his ear being like, hey, watch the backside on this, come out with some depth and stuff like that. It's like it's not just a play call. It is you're just creating something to try to wiggle your way through the defense with the football. It's awesome.
And especially at the NFL level. I know Muad'Dib's played football too. There's a lot that happens on sidelines in between plays that like makes you just fall in love with the game. And that's why people that have like watched football, known football, like have seen what Stafford's done this year in little moments that don't even pop up on the stat sheet. It's like, yeah, he's the MVP because you know it when you see it. Like, yeah, it's great. And Corn Doggy's in here because Corn Doggy's a Seahawks fan. I'm outing him.
Dude,
he's
a Seahawks fan. I learned that this week actually, and I was like, "Yo, excuse me!" Like,
I can't.
That's cool though. That's cool. I know some good Seahawks fans. I know some real bummer Seahawks fans too, but I know some really good.
No, don't say that. The only good Seahawks fan is a sad Seahawks fan. This is a losing Seahawks fan.
That could have gone so dark. I swear to God. I was so scared there. I was like, "Geez, dude, we're trying to monetize this show. Will you chill?"
Would you think I was gonna go Godfather here? No.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I was like, man, I don't know where this is going. It's like, yeah, but a sad Seahawks fan is cool. Seahawks is not even a real thing. That doesn't even a Seahawk is not a thing. That does not exist.
There is no such thing as a Seahawk.
A mythical, might as well be the unicorns, man. It's a mythical creature up there. It's ridiculous.
So sticking with Stafford. This is from our friend that we miss very dearly around the Rams, Jordan Rodrigue. I just liked how she put it, man. Stafford's own classic moment might not age as memorably as Williams, but his teammates will always remember it as the throw that turned the tide. The throw they knew, the gray speckled quarterback always had. I was going to mention how old he is. Always has in his arsenal, no matter his struggles in the previous 4 quarters. To cross midfield, Stafford hit receiver Devontae Adams on a 12-yard out route that had to fly through the eye of the needle. The officials had to stop time to check it. Even Stafford as well. He knew he placed the ball. Couldn't believe it. If you have not seen the end zone version of that throw, it looks like it's almost routine for Stafford. So people kind of gloss it over. The sideline end doesn't do it justice. The broadcast doesn't do it justice. Go out of your way and try to find the end zone cam. I'll share it everywhere if I can.
It's from the opposite hash, man.
Opposite hash, and it has to be placed direct. Like you can't bullet it in there. It has to have just enough touch to get over the guy underneath and just out of bounds enough away from the safety. And Tay is the perfect guy to catch that. And
there's not there's not 32 guys that can make that throw. I mean, simply put, we can talk about how awesome you have to be a starting quarterback in this league, but I mean, the list of people who can make that throw on a consistent basis is extremely small, man. I mean, and it's probably full of Hall of Famers. So, I mean, yeah, that was one of those plays where as it happens, you're just like, God, like, this is crazy, man. Like it's, we all thought and expected that Puka was going to make some kind of stupid play where you're just like, he's not real. He's a robot. Check his gloves right now. That's fake. He's got metal hands and it's a magnet football. This is crazy. And no, it just happened to be Devontae, who's also, a Hall of Famer in fairness, but just absolutely crazy, man. Like there's not to do that ever is crazy. The fact that we see him do that kind of stuff, make those kind of throws all the time, it's just unbelievable. That's what makes the ones where he like misses Devontae deep on the left side against Carolina. We were just like, come on. That's what makes those hurt worse because he does some unbelievable things with the football, man.
And Nate's mentioning, I agree. Joe Burrow can. There's only like a select few guys that can playing today. Joe Burrow, obviously Mahomes, Josh Allen can sometimes. Lamar, I've seen do it. Rodgers just because of age, but consistently where it's every week. Like, dude, he's doing this shit every week, man.
I don't understand the giving part. I don't know. The sentence never doesn't translate to me. I understand that it's like a young thing, and I understand that I am no longer.
Oh my god!
So
you are giving old, bro. Like right now.
Wait. I haven't had a chance to use that all year because we kicked so much ass. So thank you for an opportunity.
Speaking of old and too old for shit, that whole Pope stuff with Chicago, it worked again. We countered it yet again.
Damn it, dude! I'm not even allowed to be like put that crap away now because I feel like it's working.
Someone was like, "Get him a new hat." I was like, "No, this hat is 9-0 now. This is my stress level. This is battle tested. This guy 9-0. These things are demonic and they have power, and I don't."
You needed demons to beat the Pope. I mean, that's what it took, man. We need some rituals going on, and then, darkness. We brought the darkness. We brought the heat. We brought the darkness with us, man. We didn't let them do it.
You think darkness is your ally? But yeah, I know we don't want to spoil it and get into Seahawks just yet, but I do want to kind of
start shifting gears though, man. Bears game's over. They're booking flights, man.
Yeah, but I do want to ask. I mean, the other games were played, and we got a little bit of time here. You got the Texans and Patriots game where CJ Stroud. I'm so confused by him, man. I'm a Stroud fan. That
was terrible.
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god, man! There's like that one interception where he like threw the ball straight. It was like as soon as the ball left his hands, like my guy, what are we doing here, man? And he did not look ready. I don't even think that the Patriots were even doing anything super special. I mean, they were doing a good job and stuff, but they had like 3 interceptions on Stroud. They were just like absolutely destroying their souls, but it was like a 6-point game. And it was like, when is this going to change? I was like, is Stroud just going to turn it on at some point? He never did, but
oh my god. I'm trying to find some photos from the Patriots site, and the first like 6 are all brutal. I'll highlight one here, but I'll go to their website to just show you.
Oh, curious.
Dude, oh my god. I'll go a whole window.
What are you looking at? Is this safe?
Bro. So they got some good ones. Let's see the first one here. Here's Stroud getting demolished. There's one. Here is one of the interceptions. one of the interceptions.
He got.
Here is one that I saved.
Yeah, it's not good. That's not how you win a playoff game. Looking like that, that's for sure.
Brutal.
Looks like that's a t-shirt right there. You know how like the Rams do those t-shirts for like those sick moments, like Kyron front flipping into the end zone or Puka's catch against the Bills. That's what I'd do that one if I was a Patriots fan. That was cool.
There's a point where I still got to give Houston credit. Their defense is very, very good. It's just at some point you can only make so many stops. Like you're the human element where it's like, dude, we're not going to score any points. The Patriots full team was just better than the Texans. I was wrong in my predictions. I thought the Texans would be able to manage a little bit of the offense. Shout out to Variable, bro. And May made enough plays in the second half to just, have people overlooked. Like he had a lot of turnovers. His left tackle committed treason on him a few times.
Straight up, dude. Will Campbell, the guy that said he would die.
He died.
So that was a lie. I would die to protect Drake May. Like, yeah, okay, well, tape says otherwise, my guy. Anyway,
he was dying.
I don't want to be too harsh on other people. I'm just feeling really good right now. Let me chill out. Let me rein it in, man.
But no. This is Final Four. You're on the 4 best teams. There's no more. But you won this one. It's the Final Four. It's once you're past divisional, it's shit talking season.
They're all our enemy now.
The only good Patriots fan is a sad one. That's all.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. So I'll be honest, man. That game, I really did feel like at any point, like it was like they can though. It's like Mark's is going to make a play or something like that. That's just going to spark it, and they're gonna go off. But yeah, you're absolutely right though. There's probably a point there as the Texans defense where you go off on the sideline after getting that offense back again. You're like, all right, boys, let's make a play, and then he gets smoked and throws another pick, and you're like, all right, so that's done. Like, that's it. So that emotion has to eventually hit you. Like, all right, well, we did our best, bro. Like, don't know what to tell you, man. Stop turning that damn ball over. You keep putting us at the 30. Will you stop that, please? Like, tough, man. So yeah,
please stop. Just stop turning the ball over. There was a point where I was like, dude, does anybody even want to win the game?
Yeah, man. That was, yeah. There it is, man. But
and then the other, I don't really want to talk about the Bills game just because that one was just sad in a lot of ways. But
man, yeah, we talked.
Oh, you do?
Well, yeah, we'll get to the Bills.
Let's do Bills then. Talk Bills. You talk about Bills.
Yeah,
Fill me in.
Yeah, it's just first of all, crazy that you well, it's not that crazy, man. Okay, let me start that over. Not that crazy that you have a coach who wins a playoff game and then gets fired, man. I stand by that. I stand by them for that decision, man. I absolutely agree with moving on from Sean McDermott, who is a good coach, but you've got Josh Allen. You've got an MVP caliber player every single year. The fact that you can't get him to a Super Bowl, that's coaching. That's coaching. You got to be able to move past that, man. So I absolutely agree with it. I think that Colin Cowherd kind of said it the best. He's like, when you have a guy like this who could be a Hall of Fame level talent at quarterback, it's okay to be a little impatient with your coach. It's okay to move on from him to get somebody else. And I fully agree with that, man. So it's the biggest issue that sucks for the Bills losing that game is that Bo Nix is also out, and that would have been a better game next week if it was AFC East powerhouses versus NFC West powerhouses fighting for Super Bowl. That would have been awesome. Yeah. I was really wanting that, I'll be honest. But as a Colorado local and a Colorado native, I was born here. There is something to be said about mainly just my family members and stuff like that. Like it's cool for them to see the Broncos doing so well. And I obviously would be more fired up than anything, man, to see the Rams Broncos Super Bowl. That's something that I've played on Madden a billion times since I was 9 years old. So just a childhood thing for myself, being born and raised in Colorado and being a huge Rams fan. I've always wanted to see these teams play in the Super Bowl. So it sucks, man. I feel for Broncos fans like crazy, man. I can't imagine, and I do think it would be a little bit different considering who our backup is, but I can't imagine the emotions that would have been felt after Mevis hits that kick if Sean McVay would have come out to the podium and said, "Hey guys, yeah, that's awesome, but Stafford's out." It's like it's a little bit easier because we've got Garoppolo as our backup. But the fact that had to happen for the Broncos, man, I feel sick for them, man. That's absolutely miserable. You go from we're going to the NFC Championship to like, okay, but our friggin' boy wonder quarterback is out.
Didn't even get to celebrate. Like you got to celebrate for like 45 minutes. Was it that or was it right away?
I think it was like 20. I think it was quick, man. It's so quick that I looked at my phone. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was one of those fake accounts.
I did too.
Yeah, if you guys are not in the know, it obviously Broncos pulled out a thriller of a game. Everyone was all sad, but Josh Allen, boo-hoo. My lobster's too juicy because I have Haley Steinfeld as a wife and yada yada. Shout out to Angelica for that joke. That's great. But oh no, my steak is cooked too perfectly. Yeah, the fact this dude gets hurt on the second to last play, and he had a broken ankle and still threw a deep pass the next play that ended up drawing the PI, and it was a dot. It was a dot. Like the receiver should have come down with it, but he was clearly interfered with. It was the right call. And then former brief Ram Trey White gives him another free 15. What's like, dude, it still wasn't the easiest kick in the world. You still had a chance. Like it still had to be a low kick. And then you just set him up for closer than a PAT. It's like that right there, I think lost McDermott the job because there's not a Rams team that happens to. There's not a dare I say not a Shanahan team that does that. I don't think so. that's like you don't have control of your locker room fully.
They were holding it together, and they absolutely crumbled right at the very end. Right at the very end, while a Sean Payton led team didn't. So yeah.
But this dude, I didn't put him in a high category. He's not as accurate. I don't think he's like there yet. He's got all the tools. Like Bo Nix can do it. But a leader
is incredible.
He's a leader. And the fact that he toughed it out, didn't even limp that much, did a post-game presser, and then is over here taking photos saying bye to the fans. What's going through his fucking head right there? Like, that dude's gutsy, man.
He's dude, I can't imagine the thoughts right now from this picture. Can you? Because he probably knows. He probably knows what happened.
Maybe, like, do you think maybe he thought it was just like a weird sprain, or
I think he knows. I think that he's sitting there like, I'm not playing again this year. And while his fans are celebrating, and he's just
brutal.
Cool. But he probably knows that it's too bad to play for the next 3 weeks. I mean, I would assume that much, at least. Maybe not the extent of like, hey, it's broken, whatever, but probably the extent of I'm probably done for the rest of the season.
Just brutal. Yeah. And then for fans, like, you're kind of getting your dream run kind of ripped away from you, because now you got to hope for a Nick Foles-esque run, who he had a legendary fucking tweet. That was a banger.
What did he say?
You didn't. Oh, let's find Twitter. Stay with me.
Not live life on social media, sir.
Stay with me live. Well, that's why I do what I do, because I am chronically online, baby.
Yeah. Chronically offline. Love it.
Where is he at? All right, here we go.
Internet's not real. What is that?
Read time. Note from Nick Foles right after the game. Note for the Broncos and their fans. I know it has been an emotional 24 hours. I feel for Bo and the team, and I'm sending prayers for a strong recovery. A positive note going into the game versus the Patriots is that they struggle against backup quarterbacks in championship-type games. Banger.
That is incredible.
Banger. Jared Stidham's going to toss 4 tutties because he's gonna call Nick Foles on the phone. He's like, you tell me everything. I want to be you.
Witt's response is the one that's top there. Yeah, that's good. I like it.
These are great. Steve Weish with the yo.
Steve Weish is so dope, dude. I've been a big fan of him for a long time. I like him.
You know, I am biasly a huge fan.
So
of Steve Weish.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, to wrap up that game, I think that first of all, there's got to be. You got to think, if you're any available coach right now fielding interviews, your eyebrows just raised elevation with that McDermott move. You're like, oh, it's like that. I saying, man. I'm just saying. It's like, what if, man? What if there's a Shula that goes over there? And so I don't think they'll go defensive though. What if LaFleur, man? I don't know. Like they can take their pick though, man. I feel like that's a great job. Them Baltimore, those are great jobs. That's crazy, man.
I think so.
Jobs available.
Do you want to apply? A fun job.
Let's apply.
I'll apply. I mean, the Rams about to have a bunch of vacancies. You can apply to that one.
That's a good one too. Well, I'll be the Bills head coach and then get the Rams at least one win next year for sure.
Let me just figure out how to even get a win on Madden first before I start thinking I can call. I can call plays. You know what I can't do? I can't run fast as this dude. If there's one X factor that I'll be talking a lot about this week, I know you probably will be too. Yep. Rashid Shaheed, man, it bothers me because I hate the way football history is like cyclical. That reminds me of somebody from a previous Seahawks run where they just all of a sudden he's just returning shit left and right. They got an X factor. Sometimes what it takes to beat a team the third time you face them, you just need one person to just be better than everyone else. So in response, the Rams got to really leverage, like, who is your guy? Like, put him in position to just be better than everyone else. We'll see.
We'll see. One hell of a test for special teams that has been playing well. So I'm really interested to see that. Obviously, Shaheed, he can do it to you when you're doing well. So, that's like Stafford. You can have a perfect defensive call and he'll still hit you with a no look, man. Shaheed, you can have all the lanes covered and he may make a move and still break one on you. So, Respeed Shaheed, says Court Doggy. Absolutely, man. That's Yeah, it's crazy too. We played him a billion times this year. We played him with the Saints, and then he got traded after that. Then we played him with the
Fourth time.
Seahawks twice. So he's playing the hell out of. Shaheed knows us. That's for damn sure, man. He's played us more than anybody this year. So he's got a leg up, man.
Dude, man. But to kind of talk about their game against the Niners, somebody asked me during the game, like, is it the Seahawks are that good or the Niners that bad? And it's a little bit of both. Like the Seahawks were number one seed for a reason, man. Rams played out of their minds too, 38-35 loss. And you saw every bit of it. Like they match up super well. Rams couldn't run 13 personnel until they saved their life and run the ball. And they're just good at every level. Really, really well-built team. And Niners are that bad. They were playing above their level and just ran out of bodies. Like after Kittle goes out, and then who else? And then the next tight end, and then the next tight end, then CMC. It's like, dude, you just ran out of bodies. Like, yeah, you can have grit and all that shit, but it's like eventually when you're down to your fifth tight end, like you can only do so much.
Exactly, man. That's like I had talked about it last week of like, why won't you die kind of thing, kind of energy with them. Cause it's like, dude, how are they getting away with this, man? They're still like, how, man? Like, but yeah, it happened here, man. And I think that you saw it the way that this game started. So, I mean, Seattle had more points than the 49ers ended with 12 seconds into the game. And yeah, so it was over. I mean, this was the game winning points for the extra point off of this, you know what I mean? So that's absolutely insane. But I think that really what you saw at the beginning of that game was San Fran looked absolutely lost, and then it got away from them just too quick. And then I think at that point it was just over, and they made some good plays here and there, but the way they started, that was absolutely terrible, man. That weird little play, use check, trying to pitch it to CMC. So it was like, what are y'all doing? Like, guys, what are we doing out here? And yeah, it kind of was right there where you're like, oh, they're getting smoked in this game. That's kind of what I felt. It was like they gave up the big kick return. You're starting like this, and then they're just going to get the ball back and just like they score again, and it was like, yeah, this is over, done.
And there's a lot of factors. I haven't really watched back their whole game because it's like hard to watch a blowout because it's like I didn't watch the film from the Rams and Buccaneers too closely because it's like
it's hard.
It's such an anomaly. It's what are you taking from it? Mm-hmm. And similarly, it's like sometimes it's just not your night. It's like sometimes you keep calling the wrong play over and over. The other team's calling the right plays. They're juiced. Seahawks had a bye week. They hate the Niners. Yeah, came out juiced, and the Niners came in limping in off a high from beating the Eagles somehow. And this is the result you get. I don't think that they're this big scary green monster that people are making them out. But also it's not like, oh, Rams should walk in and kick back. No, dude, it's just going to come down to the wire. Like think of 2021, the Niners. What did it come down to? You get whoever can make the last play.
Yep.
Make one less mistake.
Yep.
This is what it's going to be. Whoever can make one less mistake down the line will win the game.
We did it last week, yesterday, and yeah, I feel good that we can do it again, man. It's just one of those situations that this team, we're so closely with them that like it really is going to be this ball bounces this way. This punt hits the ground here and then hits this direction instead, or this missed tackle here, or this guy jumps and tips this ball away and it's intercepted. It's like it's going to be something that is, I mean, and kind of going back to what we started with this game, it's going to come down to the players, man. That's that kind of stuff's not necessarily coached. That's just reactions and stuff. And I think it's exactly what it is, man. When you get to the playoffs, it's about the players, and you get to the second half of football games, it's more about the players because your script is done and you're just making adjustments at halftime and stuff like that. So, yeah, and I like the way that we match up, but I think that they should like the way that they match up as well, man. I think this is truly two Goliaths just meeting. This is probably realistically looking at the rest of the field and stuff like that. I think that this is the true Super Bowl. Like this one is the one. This is the game.
Oh yeah, just in terms of, and it's not a shot. I was saying this earlier. It's not a shot at New England or Denver.
Yeah,
I mean Denver's down to a backup quarterback. The Patriots, second year upstart. Seattle's in our division. It's just all the other factors playing into it. All teams are great. Like your Final Four. These are all the best teams in the NFL. It's just that the hype built around it. Like this is The Rock versus Stone Cold WrestleMania. What was it? 18. Give me that kind of energy. Hate each other all year. You're not a wrestling guy? You can take me as a wrestling guy.
I know. I actually know.
man, the Attitude Era was so good. Yeah, like it's man, where was I going with that? Oh, Super Bowl. Yeah, I think whoever wins this game, my bold hot take is whoever wins this game, the Super Bowl, they're coasting, like they're winning by 20. I truly do think that.
It does kind of feel that way. And it just goes back to like, and it's not to take anything away from these teams. I mean, like you said, I mean, you don't get here on accident. You don't, I said it last week too, like you don't stumble, trip, roll around, and then stand up and look around and you're in the championship game. That doesn't happen. You have to be very good to get here. And yeah, we're all for good, but it just going back to that, like the Patriots, their schedule and stuff like that. I do think that plays a big factor, man. Like to not have any like true heavy hitters like throughout your schedule. I mean, because that's how I feel about the Rams. It just feels battle tested. You know, it's like, yeah, we took our wounds, but it feels like we gave our shots too. You know what I mean? Like this wasn't a one-way fight. We weren't just coasting or anything like that. And it kind of felt like that for the Patriots. Like it feels like they're kind of coming in with that that energy of like they've just been beating the crap out of everybody. And I mean, yeah, they played they played a good game. That's they've beaten two really good teams already though. So there's also that part of it, man. They like I had the Jags or the who'd they play first? Who'd they play first?
Who we talking about?
Patriots.
That bye week.
Nope, that was the Broncos.
Oh shit. I don't remember.
Why is it not in my head?
Someone in chat help us.
In my head.
I'm at the end of my
anyway.
Here.
They beat two good teams. The Texans. No,
that was last week. Talk about the first round. Where's my corn doggy graphic? Where's it at?
Hell, why am I'm mad at myself.
Chargers. Yeah.
Anyway, Chargers are a good football team, man. That defense is insane. So, like, yeah, they've beaten two good football teams, and the Broncos are another one. So we'll kind of see how that action goes. And there's also that aspect of like that just get a backup quarterback in there, and it's just it's like, well, hey, no one's giving us a shot, man. Balls to the wall. Let's go play some football, and you pull it out.
You know what I mean? Motivation. That's a weird energy. That's not a walk in the park. I'll
tell you, that's the energy in Colorado. I am here. That is the energy of like, they are not giving us a shot. Jarrett Sims about to roll, bro. Like, yeah, that's what they think.
Are we Broncos fans by proxy this week?
I'm local. That is my home team. I don't necessarily call myself a fan or anything like that, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings if my family gets to see their team move on.
You heard it here first. This is a Co-Broncos podcast for the next week. Co-Broncos, let's ride.
I would love it, man. I'm telling you, I'm not even kidding. How many? If there was a way to find out how many, going back to Madden 2002 on my Nintendo 64, how many times I set up a Rams Broncos Super Bowl, it's that I don't know if computers can count that high. I'll be honest.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready for this week. I'm ready for the content this week. I don't know how much longer you wanted to go, but I got to head out. Cool. We're here 5 days a week. 7 a.m. is the regular schedule. Yeah, man. I have a little bit of something for people to look forward to, though. I gave you a hint earlier. So there's a certain player that may be getting some hardware, and there's gonna be some swag coming out that I may be involved in that you're gonna want to get your hands on. So just be on the lookout for that. There will be some people that you recognize and know that are also sporting some garb. So I haven't even told you all the details.
You haven't. We'll chat. I want to help. Let me see if I can help.
Gotcha. But yeah, everyone tune in. We will be here 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, getting ready to talk NFC Championship game, Rams and Seahawks, baby. I'm juiced.
That feels so good to say. Rams in the NFC Championship game. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Okay, as we fade off here, we'll just list off NFC Championship moments from the Rams that we absolutely friggin' love. How about that? It's a good one. Solid pick. Give me the perfectly clean hit by NRC.
Now we have to root for Sean Payton this week. Just out of
I know, right?
by proxy.
Oh,
Wasn't
he wants us
PI. Wasn't P. Oh god, dude, he might open up bounties again if it's Rams
That's
Broncos.
a new wrinkle that we can try to push. That is that Sean Payton wants to play us. That's
Jesus.
What's
The
next?
greatest show on turf, NFC Championship Game is not. I can't think of a moment right now.
Then give me Ricky Prohl's touchdown against the Bucks back then.
I'm trying to think of other good ones. Ricky Prohl is a great name. That's like a ball knowledge name too.
Yeah.
I gotta say, like my favorite play though from the Niners one is the Cooper Cup. Yeah, Alex Marine dropped it right here.
Yeah,
it's just for a guy who never really celebrates, for him to have that much energy. It's like, yeah, everyone cares to beat a division rival, and you're gonna get a lot of that. I mean, you gotta face Cup this week. We're gonna have some new memories, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. Hopefully we're beating them up, man. Yeah, and then I'll just go with